This is the picture. Everybody hiding. Concrete dumpling, rock stone dining, live fire upon the street. And that is what you walking. No shoes, power foot in poverty, we drowning. Acid water, and that is what you drinking. Come down, Father, come see the movie we shooting in this year. In this year, concrete jungle. We can't humble like a lion. We can't afford to stumble. Them have we tongue, all we have is grumble. Run with the ball. We can't afford to fumble in this year. In this year, concrete jungle. Oh, you heard it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about beat down Zion door, because I felt that when, like, how long we have to wait? What are we waiting for?
Okay. That song in particular, Beat Down Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door, yeah.
Right. Every time I hear that song, it tears at me. Right? And I always think about my people in real time. When I say my people, African descendants, Africans in the diaspora, my people. And when you see historically how we suffered, how other people basically came on the continent, and we were like a peace-loving people, just enjoying earth and creation, kick back in your hammock and you go do your hunting, or a man just come with a big gun. Cause you, even though you had the great conquerors, Ganges and all those guys, right? We were not into colonizing people per se, the Moors and whatever. You go and you see that they went all over the world, and but we weren't into building empires and building big guns and stuff. So you come with your guns overnight and man shoot them after and just draw your gun and boom, and it's a 10 man drop dead and people say, what? Hands up. Right? And you take all of us, ship us into this environment. And then not only that, you not only do that, but you basically sit down, Berlin Conference, the late 1800s, and divide up a whole continent. You in your country, you know, and you sit down in front of a map in Europe, Germany, and you say, France, all right, I'm taking this country, Germany, I'm taking this one, Portugal, I'm taking this one, Spain, right? And you just rip out all the resources and what have you and reduce the people to nothing. Life and so when I look at, say, a contemporary world space, say in the US in part where I'm living now, I see how we are treated and regarded at just about at every level. You have to work not even twice as hard, it's like 100 times harder. Yeah. You'd see it, you know. Even police department, you see the most brilliant officers not going anywhere, and like a fool boy come on the next thing, you know, my detective here, say my this and you start questioning, want to have a conversation with the Creator. I say, Father, what is happening? We have to come beat down your door for deal with this, what we're going through, 400 years of this, in this time, and it's still happening, you know. So I'm asking, the judgment already happened, and people are getting. So the whole poem was written out of that searching for the answer, out of that concern for my people, I'd say, in this dispensation, as Jamaicans would say, right now, whether it be in America, whether it be in countries in Africa, whether it be in the Caribbean, this constant pressure, this grind, as Bob Marley would say, we're treading on this treadmill, wine press, much too long, rebel, you know, whether it be a Malcolm X come and you kill him, right? Or in coma, you kill him, you know. Always something when you look on all the leaders that came about, that had vision for their people, and we're doing things. I say, yo, tell the man if to go away and come out of our country and stop dig out the resources. Stop giving away uranium. Let them pay for it. Like a Michael Manley come to point in Jamaica and he said, when he realized how America was paying like something like 1 cent or 5 cents for a ton of Jamaican bauxite that he used to build your planes and this and that. And Manley said, no, that can't be right. We're going to levy you from the first year you start digging out our bauxite. You have to pay back some money. And it would kill the country with sabotage, mash up the economy, right? Reality in real time. So beat on Zion door is a serious piece of work.
It is.
And I've had many persons approach me and echo that same sentiment. And what I find interesting too, that it's not anti-religion.
No.
So you'd find I've Christian friends who love it. Love the message in it because it is time.
It is.
It is time.
But you say you're not leaving the gate, you need an
no.
answer now.
Yes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we are at that point. You know, it's like not to say dabble in politics, but I'd say when, you know, I have 2 boys and they would say, man, don't talk about Barack and doing this and that, and you know. They both went in the military and they come out, you know, they kind of come out skewed, and I said, look at the contemporary American history and the presidents, right? I said, if it's only for the fact that one of us got the opportunity to sit in that office and they didn't kill him, is a hell of an accomplishment, right? And when you carry all that historical weight and people swearing that they're going to make you a 1-term president and everything you try to, they sabotage it, what can you do? It's a hell of a... I said, just think about that whenever you're ready to cast the first stone. It's not easy. I said, none of us are perfect. But in reality, we have gone through a lot, whether it was apartheid in South Africa, you know, where your dog...
I don't even want to go there because you went to South Africa.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
You see what I'm saying? When you realize what your people are going through and went through and still going through, you have to really have a conversation with the Father.
You do. You have all the data. You've been all over. You collected it.
So that's where it's coming from. You know, a place where you want to empower your people and say, Father, it have to happen now, you know. It's our time. It have to. We cannot continue with this. I mean, we have a state in Florida now where, you know, it has reached a stage where people consciously saying, omit anything about that period in American history where you enslaved people, right? You don't want that to be part of the narrative. So you're trying to rub me out. So Father, I need some answer. What go on? Why you don't strike the wicked with lightning and thunder?
That's right.
Because you have the handle, Father.
Right now.
You see what I'm saying? You can do it, Father. Right? We have seen it in the great religious texts. You have done great things. So we're waiting, Father. And we're not leaving this gate until we get some answer. So that is what it's all about. And I love... I'm kind of in this, it's a relationship with the Creator, where I like to question him. And like one way is another of those poems. Blue Morning. I have a very good friend, brilliant Jamaican guy. He used to manage Coca-Cola in Atlanta. When they opened the plant in China, they wanted to send him and he left. He basically walked away. And when I wrote, it was Blue Morning, he didn't like it. you know, because I'm a little, you know, love my works, but, you know, but I said, you have to have a conversation with the Father. Like, one of my favorite poems too, a little love poem, How You Make Her Master God, which is like, I'm seeing a beautiful female, you know, African-American, Jamaican female. And I'm saying, boy, I have to run, go up and have a talk with Father God. And I said, Father, tell Malachi, how you make that? What did you put in this being to make her so perfect? So I love to have those dialogue.
Yes.
Yes, on that level, on that plane, you know.
So. Yeah, I like that song too. Blessing.
Yes.
I know you gotta roll, but I guess if you could just do a quick one for us, maybe.
Okay.
And then let me switch up.
I'll do One Way and How You Make a Master God. So One Way is a poem that I wrote, and it's on my favorite album, Middle Passage. If you have never had that album, it's my personal favorite. And I'm on all the sites, Spotify, Amazon, CD Baby. You can get my music there, my poems. MalachiSmith.com is my website, right? And at Malachi 820, you can find me on Twitter. And so once you Google Jamaican dub poet Malachi Smith, it's gonna populate. Yeah. But this is One Way. It's that period in between 76 and 80 when Jamaica was going through a lot of turmoil. And I met up with Okonora, who coined the word dub poetry, and officially my first dub poet, my favorite poet. Walking the middle of a long, long hill and gully road. Pockets empty, hungry, I walking, I'm like ghosts in a cemetery. Welcome to the land of fantasy. Down below, halfway up a tree, Mr. G and JB Blind, grooving in your mind, Dennis the Menace, revolution. Out in the streets, murder, 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 gunman, drugsman, policeman, politician, musician, businessman. The running get vicious on ya. Free to take a step. I start to fish and pull the catch to the window of my mind. God is me. You say you help those who help themselves, then how come you not help we? I no suffer, we no suffer. I no try, we no try, but we no get no blind. We talk through the mic and we get a fight. We act the saga and we biting bullets on ya. I keep on walking. And I meet up fire. Him eyes wild like Nebuchadnezzar. Him say we're going too fast. We're moving too fast. We're traveling too fast. The system I got crash to ras. Him says long time I tell the man, stop rape the land. I tell man respect woman. I tell them equal rights and justice. End the partisan politics. I tell them Russia is Russia. America is America. Jamaica is a lamb to the slaughter. Just like poor Africa unite. Make we build on ya. Him say, aya, them call you criminals. Them give with funerals. Who left? Get a fight. But him say, it just start. It just start. Aya, whole heap of blood that go run the yard. Whole heap of body that go permanent abroad. But him say, the man must have faith, aya. The man must have faith. Look! Nothing can stop the rain from fall. Nothing can stop the sun from shine. Rise up, stop ball. Action. So that is one way.
Let's see.